Welcome back to the Major Arcana Messages series. Today we're stepping into the energy of the Magician. The Magician is a card of manifestation, confidence, divine tools, and personal power. So if you found this reading today, this is not random. Spirit is here to show you today that you already have everything you need to create the life you've been dreaming about. So in this pick a card tarot reading, the Magician brings through messages about what you're ready to manifest now, the opportunities opening up around you, how to step into your power and take aligned action, what hidden talents or gifts are awakening, and what spirit wants you to focus on next. So, this is your reminder you are not behind right now. You are being activated and you are being headed to something beautiful. So, let's find out what that is today. So I laid out a magician card from 3 different decks along with crystals here. So this will be group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. So for group number 1, we have citrine, and we're going to be using the Light Seers Tarot. So here's the magician from that. Your crystal. For group number 2, we'll be Using the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. You have Desert Rose for your crystal. And then for group number 3, we're using the So Below deck from the Book of Shadows. And you have Tree Agate. All right, so use your intuition. Maybe it's the card calling to the crystal, just a general feeling. If you feel pulled to more than one pile, that is totally okay. Some people like to watch all of the readings and then decide which one resonated the most for them. There is no wrong answer. Pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps and chapters will be below in both a pinned comment and in the description. Also, there you'll find a link to my website, kittyrising.com, if you're interested in booking a private reading, as well as a link to memberships if you want to further support the channel or get more content from me. I'm so grateful each of you are here. Let's get started on your readings. Welcome, group number 1, to your reading. You are drawn to the Magician from the Light Seers Tarot, as well as the Citrine. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you for sharing your precious time and energy with me today. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. And thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. So I feel called to start with Oracle today, so we'll set this tarot deck aside. Spirit, what messages does the Magician have for group number 1 today? We have card number 54, Square, Semi-Square, Quincunx, Tension. So these are what are considered difficult aspects in astrology. But once we really learn how to work with the energies, we overcome that tension and we actually achieve really great things. So I feel like this is really fitting for a magician message. There's something here I feel like Spirit's calling you to incorporate the energies you have within you, the tool you have within you to overcome something that's going on in your life. We're going to get more details, of course. We do have community on the bottom here. Place this. Maybe we've had some obstacles in relationships and connecting with others, or there's been tension in specific ones. And I feel like there's something here with manifesting peace within relationships, manifesting new community as well. Spirit, tell us more about the details here. What opportunities are opening up around group number 1? How can they step into their power? What hidden talents or gifts? What do you want group number 1 to work with? What messages does the magician have today? Ooh, labyrinth journey. And on the bottom we have never give up, motivation. Oh, yes, okay. On our journey so far, maybe there have been moments, maybe this is something happening now or just something you can reflect on in the past, where tension, when it arises, when obstacles arise, problems, if we feel awkward, uncomfortable, maybe we tend to, or we hit a wall or some issue, we tend to maybe give up or back away or hide from the issue. Maybe escapism has been a trend here in some way, and that can come through so many things, distracting ourselves, really. And Spirit is calling us, the magician is calling us to face this head on, to keep moving forward on our journey, to never give up, to ride through the tension, to face it head on. See, they're kind of head on are those birds. And when we're in need, we can always call on a helping hand, but we have all the power within us to overcome anything here. And I think this next phase of your journey is building up a lot of confidence, willpower, motivation, discipline, and really pushing through whatever obstacles have been kind of holding you back up until now. Tell us more about this, Spirit. Yeah, the magician's like, never give up, group number 1. You have got the power to overcome anything, to achieve anything. You really do. Just sometimes it's just part of the journey. We're on our path, though, maybe we hit a roadblock. Or we turn, a different direction. That's okay. Let's see what this says. Last quarter moon in Taurus. Be proud of yourself. Ooh, yes. And the magician wants you to realize, like, you've come so far already on your journey. You've already come so far. So this is not saying like you haven't done anything, because we were talking about escapism and stuff like that. Like, you have done so much. You've come so far. And the magician wants you to be proud of yourself, to recognize the strength and the powers you have within you. You've already overcome a lot of obstacles. You've already overcome different types of tensions and issues in your life. And you made it through the other side, and you're now more powerful than ever. And on the bottom, we have focus on the positive. Yeah, there's this big message here. Something that's going to help you be in your power and really excel in life and manifest is to not let the hiccups in the road, the bumps in the road, derail us. Never give up, keep going, because once we get past that hurdle, there's so much amazing beauty and power, manifestation, and abundance on the other side. So when you do hit some sort of struggle or obstacle, or things feel tense, you can say affirmations. Like, we have phrases here: never give up, but try and focus on the positive. Try to look and see how far you've already come, and focus on the progress you have made, and focus on what you can do in this moment instead of what you can't do. Focusing on the positive can mean that as well. And it's really going to help you continue to move forward, to go after your dreams, to go after your goals, and not let something that comes up, maybe it's an actual issue or it's a negative thought that comes up. These are some tools, because the magician represents the tools we have within us, and that's what it wants to bring out. You have the tools within you to reshape your mind, to keep going. And again, it's to measure backwards, see how far you've come, and be proud of yourself. Focus on the positive. Focus on the things you can do, the things you can change. What's more, magician? cards came out, so we'll take those. We have Moon Water, Reset, and then card number 10, the Hanging Bones, Seeing the Signs. There's something here too. For some people, this could be a great tool. The magician wants to bring forward that you have in your little, magician tool belt, your spiritual tool belt here is maybe when you do feel this overwhelm or this tension, sometimes what we need is just a quick reset or just to sleep on it, just to sleep on it. You don't need to make any decisions right away. Take a nap. Sometimes taking a nap can change your physiology, change your mind. Like it really helps some people if you're able to do that when you're feeling upset or you can't find a solution to something, pausing and just doing that, or maybe doing a reset, like just sipping on some water and coming back to your present moment. But the magician also wants to point out saying that you're something that's being awakened within you, hidden talents or gifts, has to do with this seeing the sign, the hanging bones. Some of you may realize like divination could come very easily to you, and some people read bones. That's like a ancient thing here, but maybe it's like tarot or just your intuition's really strong now, and you're getting a lot of communication from the spiritual realm. So pay attention to signs. Maybe you're seeing literal signs on the highway that say things that like that mean something, or like car bumper stickers, or you're seeing repeating numbers a lot. Just know when you see those signs, that's confirmation that you're on the right path. But also you can use your intuition and your journey to really come up with specific meanings, like certain things, or maybe it's like birds or so many different things. But and yeah, I think a lot of you are going to find, if you haven't already, that you're natural diviners. You're really good. Like you can pick up the tarot easily, astrology, things like that. That might be something you're really called to do. Okay, tell us more. We have a lot of tools coming through. Can you tell us, Spirit, like what group number one's ready to manifest with these tools, and what else the magician wants to talk about today? Wow, the sun. What you're ready to manifest is so much positivity, health, vitality, success. And the sun can often talk about success after struggle. So those of you, again, Spirit's coming back to the tension card that came out first. The tension, the obstacles we're having in our lives. When we utilize the tools we have and integrate the different energies around us, that's where so much success and happiness lies. There's so much joy, so much happiness, so much security here. Wow. Victory, success. This combination here, you guys are about to manifest major success. It's like right around the corner. But a lot of times, right before this major success comes in, there are little obstacles or things happen, some challenges. And maybe it's the universe's way of being like, are you ready for this? Can you handle this? Because with success, a lot of times comes more responsibility, more things, but you can totally handle it. The magician's here to say, you've got this, but, just with success too, with all that more responsibility, there's always going to be different types of problems. But Tony Robbins says, like, problems show you that you're alive. It's just like we get better quality problems when we get more abundance and more successful and progress in our life. There's always going to be things. There's always going to be some tensions and stuff like that. So just look in the past too, when we're talking about be proud of yourself. Like you've already overcome a lot. What has worked in the past? What hasn't? And focus on the positive, focus on the things that did work and do those things. And when you're in need of help, you're like, I actually don't know how to get through this obstacle. Reach out to someone. Don't just give up or push it to the side. Because on the other side of this obstacle is major, major success with the sun and the Six of Wands here. A lot of you could be like growing a big following because the sun, like we all revolve around the sun, right? The earth and the planets here. And then with the Six of Wands with this community support here, a lot of you could get a lot of eyes on you, a lot of success. And with community too, you could be building your community, building relationships that are beautiful and supportive. but there's major success around the corner for group number 1. Major, major success. This combination here. Wow. What else, Spirit? What else, Magician? The 3 of Cups in reverse. Yes. So another thing, a lot of you, maybe those of you who have been feeling lonely or unsupported, something you're manifesting is community, is support from others, is beautiful connection. And some of this tension might be a fear of opening up to others because we've been hurt in the past, or the fear of putting ourselves out there. But when we step through that fear and keep going, you're going to find your people. There's so much happiness and joy. You know, we have the 6 of Cups on the bottom. A lot of you are really finding beautiful platonic relationships, especially community friendships, like so your soul tribe, your people. This is beautiful. And a lot of you, the 6 of Cups is like your childhood dreams are coming true. Your childhood dreams are coming true. Yeah, a big thing, a big block here that you're overcoming is stepping through the tension of maybe networking with other people, talking to other people, putting yourself out there. Because in this next phase of life, you're definitely in the spotlight in some way, and a lot of success is coming to you, a lot of support's coming to you. But a lot of you, you're manifesting your community, you're manifesting your people, relationships of all kinds, and they're very beautiful, soul-aligned, supportive relationships. We have the King of Swords here, the Knight of Swords, and then the Ace of Pentacles. There's definitely some beautiful opportunity coming for you. A lot of you, yeah, the success, it definitely seems to be work related. The Ace of Pentacles is something new on a material, on a tangible level. More abundance is coming through, an opportunity that's going to bring a lot of success, a lot of support into your life, and also financial abundance is coming through here. It's like a seed you have planted is ready to come to fruition. And maybe it's felt like it was blocked here. Because in the Knight of Swords upright, this is like super fast energy here, something a little impulsive. And maybe we have a tendency to really rush into things, like, which is like, you know, because we're all excited about it, but maybe when we don't get those results, because we just had planted the seed, our negative thoughts might creep up and we're like, oh, maybe this isn't for me. No, the Magician's here to tell you today, keep going. Push through the initial obstacles. Know that when you plant a seed, it takes time. You need to water it, you need to nurture it, give it the care and attention it needs, the sunlight, you know, the water. And just know that it's coming, and it will. Just continue. Keep taking action. Keep believing in yourself. Keep pushing through, and you're about to achieve major, major success. You even were attracted to the citrine here, which is associated with the sun a bit too. It does link to the Magicians. And this is about so much happiness, joy, and success and abundance. And that's exactly what's coming through in this reading. So if you guys have citrine, this could be really powerful to work with. But just that's the energies coming through your reading now that I think about it. What other advice or messages does the Magician have? What else wants to come through today, Spirit? We have the South Node and the North Node coming through here, with the South Node being emphasized. So this makes sense. This card's coming out. If you're watching this in real time, even if you're not, it still relates. We are in eclipse season, which involves the nodes. But the South Node is what we're familiar with. And the North Node is brand new territory, but it's like our purpose, our North Star, what we're being guided to. And it could be very uncomfortable with the tension to move away from what's comfortable and into the unknown. And that's what the Magician is calling you to do today, to do moving forward. to keep stepping into the unknown. It'll become easier and there'll be less tension the more you do so. Because a lot of you, you're meant to shine, you are meant for success, you're meant to be seen in some way, and it's time to take that action and move towards it. And again, it's normal to feel that tension and being uncomfortable with the unknown. But the magician's saying you've got all the power within you. You have all the tools within you to excel. You just need to continue to take those steps and to continue watering that intention, that goal, working on it. And when times get tough, don't give up. Use the tools that you have to keep going. Because again, right around the corner is major success for you. Emotional pain. And we have karma and achievement. Wow, yeah, you guys are, when we push through the pain, you guys are destined for achievement here. But I think we've been in this phase of, pain and maybe in the past a lot, dealing with tension. And it's okay to express that. Maybe that's something here too, to express that pain. But Spirit doesn't want you to let things in the past, South Node, past, emotional pain, prevent you from fully living in the present moment and achieving all that you are meant to achieve. Just know you are meant for achievement. You are meant for success. Karma's coming around in a positive way for you. It's such major achievement coming. I think it's going to be very different for each of you, but it definitely seems to have to do with your career and your purpose, building a following, building a community here. Is there anything you want to add about this emotional pain and karma? I think this is just we're holding on to the past and past experiences, and it's preventing us from moving forward for some of us, and that's why Spirit wants to emphasize that. But Spirit wants you to know on the other side of this pain and moving from the past is high honor and respect is coming to you. So much achievement, so much high honor, so much respect. Wow, you guys are really going far. And I think also this could be a reminder just to respect our past, respect where we've been. Be proud of yourself again. We don't need to be hard on ourselves for feeling these things. That's great, express it. But just being aware that maybe there's patterns from the past or feelings from the past that maybe block us from taking actions. And that awareness alone will be great, because then when we're aware of it, then we can fall back into our tools we have, the tools the magician pointed out, and continue on our path. The path is leading you to the sun, to the success, to the spotlight, to abundance. You are headed towards so much success. I think we're gonna leave it there. So again, just to summarize, the magician wants you to know that you are destined for success, and it's right around the corner. And I know it's scary to move through the tension, the obstacles, to face them head on, to step into the unknown. But again, on the other side is so much success. So use the tools you have, the ones we talked about today. Maybe you have other tools within that works for you, that calms your nervous system or pumps you up, whatever you need to do, affirmations perhaps. But never give up. Keep going. So much achievement this year, and a beautiful path is opening up for you. All right, group number 1. That concludes your magician reading or your messages from the magician. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. You can like this video, hype the video if that's an option, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what group you're coming from. And like I mentioned in the intro, if you're interested in private readings or memberships, those links are in the description and pinned comment. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. I love you. Welcome, group number 2, to your magician reading. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. Thank you for sharing your precious time and energy with me today. Thank you, Spirit, for clear and accurate messages. What does the magician have to say to group number 2 today? Nice rhyme. We're going to start off with the oracles. I'm going to set your deck aside for a moment. Let's see, what should we start with today? What messages do you have? Sorry, dropping everything. Okay. So, what is group number 2 laid out? Manifest. Opportunities are opening up. What hidden talents or gifts? Ooh, you guys are manifesting some resources. It looks like second house, our resources, our money. Oh, my cat just climbed on the table. You heard me dropping things and now she's interested. Let's get more. Okay, bottom of the deck. Interesting. We have Pallas Athena. Think. Ooh, you guys are about to come up with some amazing strategy, some idea that's going to bring you so much money. So much abundance is coming your way. Athena, she's the goddess. She's very smart, but strategy is how she won things, not through like violence or pushing or whatever. It was through her ideas, through her mind. That's interesting. Then I see Gemini. I'm like, through your mind, through thinking. Tell us more, please, Spirit. It's very interesting. I need to. Tell us more about this, Spirit. Bewitched. You're under a spell. Ooh, okay. I know sometimes this card can seem freaky, like under a spell, but really it's like there's so much programming, right? That goes on, like from society, how we grew up. And I think there is something here, especially with Palestine. Okay, we had some sort of limiting belief or mindset that was keeping us stuck or keeping us from fully receiving abundance, fully stepping into our power. I'm looking at 35 there, that breaks down to an 8 in numerology. 8 is the number of manifestation, abundance, and personal power. So there's something here. There's like a realization coming, or you're literally breaking a spell or breaking some programming, some limiting belief, and all of a sudden you're going to get this clarity on what you need to do, where you need to go, how to bring in this abundance, or you're just going to free yourself from something that's been blocking it. Okay, interesting. Tell us more about this. Okay, broken branch, heartache. So one thing that blocks abundance, blocks our heart, like just in general, is the heartache, is being in a low vibration, and heartache's inevitable. We all go through hard times, right? But I think there was some sort of programming or spell that kind of kept us at a lower vibration, kept us feeling broken, kept us feeling sad, kept us feeling in lack and scarcity. But you are really about to be stepping into your power and overcoming that, instead of a big spell that comes through for a lot of people is feeling like a victim. The victim mentality is definitely a programming here. When we overcome that, which you are, and a lot of you maybe already have, we've all been there. This is not because we've all gone through hardships, and it's just like you're changing your perspective on things. You're breaking this spell and you're opening yourself up to receive. You're recognizing your true radiance, your true beauty, your true potential, your true worth. I like have chills right now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is a powerful transformation that's coming through. You literally are stepping into your power and realizing you have all the potential within you and you always have. But we're under that spell, feeling broken, feeling not enough. Like, no, I am enough. I am worthy. I am powerful. I deserve what I want. Tell us more. Whoa, my goodness, this is like what we're saying. Unlimited potential. We have the infinity sign showing up twice here. Unlimited potential. You are tapping into that. I think this is the first time I pulled this card from this deck, and I'm not surprised because it goes right along with the message here. Unlimited potential. And then I love to see it. We have fun on the bottom with flamingo. That's the energy you're shifting from the heartache to the fun. Like instead of being like, the scarcity, the negativity in the world, that could be placing us under a spell, being so sucked into that, right? You're focusing on pleasure, on fun. You're recognizing your power, you're utilizing it. And I want something about your power specifically, group number 2, is having fun, is experiencing pleasure, is being in the now. Like that brings you so much power. Just being yourself, just being in the joy state, doing what lights you up, what brings you joy. Like that is where you're really going to tap into this potential here and manifest a lot. Wow. Okay, we need more information. Tell us more about this. We have, look, new moon in Gemini. Think it through. There's something really big here about you guys. Really think. Like, does it even make sense, some of the things you think about yourself or the old beliefs you've had, like the old belief systems? I think that's what's switching here too. But again, on the bottom we have let your fears dissolve. Yeah, that fears is definitely a blockage, a spell here. Fear is an illusion. And I think you're really like sitting down, you're going to have this epiphany, this aha moment. But again, also, this is confirming what I was saying earlier about you coming up with some plan or strategy to make a lot of money. It's all going to like make sense to you. It's all going to come through. Get the tarot out for the details here. The Three of Wands here. Yeah, this card signifies delays. Like maybe there's been delays in your manifestations. And Spirit and the Magician are pointing that out today. Fear, focusing on lack, just thinking that you have to work hard or you can't have fun. And I think there's a lot of energy here too, no matter what you identify as, is like just stepping into your feminine a bit, because like we have Athena here. A lot of times we think of being in the head or thinking as like the masculine energy. But I feel like bringing feminine into that, the fun, the pleasure, making like day-to-day tasks more fun, just really elevating your energy, your frequency. When we're at an elevated frequency like that, when we're in the state of pleasure or fun, we're in the present moment, we're not in a state of fear. We're not under a spell. We're able to think clearly. We're able to see things as they are. And I think that's just some really powerful messages, like for you, the Magician's bringing through. Okay. Tell us more. Wow, the Fool. And I see that dog there. Yeah, I think a lot of times maybe the fears, the ego, it's like you can't do that or don't do that or you don't even know what's on the other side or is it safe to do that? Like, no, people will laugh at you or how will you ever make money doing that? Like we're overcoming listening to that. We're taking leaps of faith. We're following our intuition, following what sparks joy. But in the process, we're letting go. Wow, we're letting go. These cards coming out together, even the Judgment card here, of the heartache. Transmuting the heartache, letting that go. We're ready to release, purge, let go of the pain. Because on the other side, there's this lightness, there's fun, there's unlimited potential. Our pain, our past does not define us. You're being called to rise again. Yeah, I think there really has been, some hardships here. And I'm sorry you've gone through that. But your spirit guides and the magician is like, it's time to rise again. You've got the power to overcome whatever this is. You're ready to shed it. The death card isn't literal death, it's letting go, transmuting things, coming out the other side. And this is all about you coming out the other side of the heartache, the hardships that was keeping you stuck. Maybe living in the past, causing more fears. And the way through is, again, to have fun, to do things that light up your energy. When you're in the present moment, when you're in that state, you're going to get this brilliant idea. And it could be to start some new venture to make money, or strategy to save or build up. It's going to be different for each of you based on what this is. Okay, tell us a bit more here. Yeah, allow you. This is huge. You're about to overcome some huge block. You might not have even realized it. Something you've been carrying around you that's been really heavy. Some of you really know. That's been maybe keeping you in a lack mindset or a scarcity mindset or blocking your abundance from coming through. But it's even like the think it out or think it through, or like the Pallas Athena think. It's like, do these old thoughts even make sense to me like anymore? These old limiting beliefs? It's like you're totally shifting your belief system, your values here. Like you're realizing that you had this programming, since you were younger with family. And I love to see this. You're healing it. Oh my gosh. And that through healing, in bringing balance into your nervous system, into your beliefs, you are about to be so financially free and so financially abundant. I see not only financial freedom here, but freedom from the stressors, from the heartache, whatever it's been that's going on. There's something really major here for group number two about like a correlation between balancing your nervous system and this abundance coming in. Because again, it makes sense because we have this heartache, Three of Swords, like there's been some pain, and I think that's been really deep in our system. And there, the Fool card here, this is like you feeling lighter. Uh, like you're letting fears dissolve, and this is what you're manifesting now, and you're entering a state of fun and just loving even the mundane things of everyday life. And through all this, you're tapping into your unlimited potential, and so much abundance is headed your way. It's like your healing is linked to your abundance. I mean, it's all connected, right? But specifically for you, there's something here that was unhealed, that you've been working through, and you're coming out the other side now, because whatever that was blocking your abundance, causing delays in your abundance, because maybe that needed to be dealt with first. Maybe we had to regulate our nervous system or get through some fears so we could have the capacity to fully hold major abundance. And Spirit's saying, the magician is saying, you are ready to hold this abundance, and a lot of money, an opportunity that's going to bring in a lot of money is on its way to you. Unlimited. And the way to get to it quicker, it might seem silly, but just have fun in everyday moments. Even if you don't love your current job, how can you make the most of it? How can you bring more joy in day-to-day activities? That'll slowly, surely get us out of this sadness we may have been in and into our pure potential. And yeah, our thoughts are a big part of this. Our thoughts, where have our thoughts been? Have we been thinking negatively about ourselves, thinking negatively about money? Or, that's again, I'm being called to circle back to that again. that our thought system, that's something I think we're shedding, negative beliefs, negative thoughts, or maybe patterns or loops we have around that. Okay, tell us more, please, Spirit. False, yeah. The things we've been telling ourselves, we're realizing there was false programming that we had, false identities. Like, we're overcoming what's false and what's not true to us. I know in here it says like documents and things like that, but no, to me, this is false beliefs, false programming. Coming back to that spells, maybe we were just in jobs that no longer align with us, or relationships. We're shedding what is not true. The death card, that's why that came out. We're shedding what is not aligned, what is false. We're stepping into our highest self, into who we truly are, and that's where in all the abundance, we step into our unlimited potential. That's when it all comes through here. So I think Spirit really wants you to think about this. What are like some false things you've been telling yourself? Like, oh, I'm not good enough. Like, Spirit's calling us to honor ourselves. And also, this card's going on to say a lot of honor and respect is coming to you, but honor ourselves, respect ourselves, think high thoughts of ourselves. Like, it's really going to be so helpful here. Is there like a book like Think Yourself Rich or something like that? The Magic of Thinking Big. That could be a good book for some of you for abundance. I just looked in my bookshelf. It's really just like books under my TV stand. But The Magic of Thinking Big. But I think Think and Grow Rich. That's another one. Like, literally, like, those are books that have been around for a while, and through our mind, through our thoughts, we can create abundance. And Spirit's bringing this up for a reason. This could be a great tool for you to read these books. Again, The Magic of Thinking Big and Think and Grow Rich. I think Think and Grow Rich is by Napoleon Hill, right? Let me see. This one is by The Magic of Thinking Now is by David Schwartz. I'll try and link them. If you want me to, I can link them. But you can always ask me if I forgot. Sorry, but oh my God, yeah. And Spirit, there's so much energy here. This is like by loving yourself, working on our thoughts. So much abundance is coming through. That's like just the next step. I know you guys are already on a spiritual path. You've already been working on things. Maybe already even are working on this specifically. And Spirit's saying this is working. Yeah. So this is what Spirit wants you to focus on next. Because you are ready to manifest major financial abundance. Right, loving ourselves, talking good to ourselves, believing in ourselves, thinking big. The magic of thinking big will bring us that abundance, those opportunities that we so desire. Oh my gosh. Yes. Spirit's confirming you are getting that unexpected money. A lot of you are stepping into a role where you're boss. High honor, boss. And I don't know the true meaning behind this card, but I made up my own. Like, it's kind of like when pigs fly. Like, you might think, oh, like, that'll never happen to me, or that's not possible. That's another thing. The magic of thinking big. Anything is possible when you believe in it. You can be that boss babe, that boss guy, whoever. You can make all the money. And by the way, a lot of money is on its way to you. A lot of honor and respect is on its way to you. Your dreams are not too big. Spirit's calling you, the magician is calling you to dream even bigger. Dream even bigger than you are now. You guys are healing yourself, and you are so protected, but through your healing, like this coming full circle here, through healing what we've been talking about or anything else you feel called to do, so you are really going to make your dreams come true. So keep up the healing work and use the tools we mentioned, the tools you already have. Follow joy, follow pleasure, make fun with the everyday mundane tasks. Pay attention to your thoughts, dream bigger, and you are really about to step into unlimited potential, and so much money is on its way to you. So much. The magician is telling you, you are ready. You're ready to manifest this money. And these are some things to step into your power and how to take aligned action. All right, so I hope these messages resonated. I love to see money coming to you. I know. This could be great confirmation, but I hope you also got great tools and guidance from the Magician as well today. So if you did get value from this reading, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. You can like the video, hype the video if that's an option, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what group you're coming from. I'd love to hear from you. And like I said in the intro, if you are interested in a private reading or joining memberships, those links are both in a pinned comment and in the description. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. I love you. Welcome, group number 3, to your Magician reading. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome, so loved in this space. Thank you for sharing your precious time and energy with me today. Thank you to your spirit guides, my spirit guides, for assisting with the reading. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. So let's start with Oracle today. Magician, what messages do you have for group number 3? What are they ready to manifest? What opportunities are opening up? What hidden talents or gifts are awaiting them? How can they step into their power? What do they need to know today? Oh, we have Chiron with heal. Okay. And then Venus, beloved. This is interesting. My Chiron and Venus are exactly conjunct. But so maybe this is my reading too. But anyways, I think a lot of you have been doing healing work, right? We're all on this healing journey, this spiritual journey here. And I think a lot of us have done a lot of heart healing. And I think we're ready to open our heart and receive. Maybe this is love, resources. Let's see. Tell us more about this, Spirit. Oh, the 18 cast a circle, raising vibrations. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have Midnight Moth with distraction. Ooh, okay. So the Magician here, several messages coming out already. But there could be certain things in our life that are distracting us, that might be lowering our vibration. You know, like the flame here, the moth to the flame. This could be, you know, us on social media or like to the news, or, you know, there's always things going on. It's always negativity. Like it just be drawing us to it. We can't help it. Like the news is literally like designed to drag us in like that, or to keep us watching it. So is social media. Like it doesn't always have to be necessarily super negative, but it is maybe lowering your vibration a little bit or distracting you from your true dreams and goals here. Maybe some of us have been hurt a little bit. Our heart was a little hurt, and then we distracted ourselves with other things. But I think really what Spirit's saying, this is more like confirmation that you guys have overcome this, and you've been working on healing your heart. You've been raising your vibrations. And I think now you're ready to manifest. I need to get more cards here. Tell us more. What is this manifestation coming in? With the circle again, we see a group of people. So this really can perhaps do with relationships. What can you confirm, Spirit? Ooh, I love it. Personal power. This is such a Magician card, stepping into your power. Yeah. I think a lot of you, the Magician wants you to know you've healed a lot and you're ready to go to the next phase in life. You're ready to step into your power. And a lot of you, you know, you've been patient. You've been patient. You've been doing the work, raising your vibration, you know, doing the heart healing, heart opening, all of the stuff. And I feel like Spirit's saying that now is the time. You are ready. You're ready. What is this one? What are they ready for? What's coming in? Go for it. Yeah. You're ready to fully step into your power. It's interesting. We have like the yield, like, you like kind of slow down and you just see like, now is it the time for me to take that turn or go straight or whatever? And it's like, yes, you know, go time, baby. And we have all of these things happening in Aries now, so it makes sense. So the day after I'm filming this, Saturn and Neptune come together at 0 degree to Aries, which is like never happened in recorded history, at least. And that's huge. And we had, yeah, so obviously Saturn and Neptune both recently went into Aries. We have a lot of Aries energy going on. Bottom of the deck we have see the bigger picture with the full moon and Sag. Yeah, but notice step up and lead, go for it. Okay, yeah, I'm getting that message again. We've been in the healing, we've been doing all the work, but now it's time to take the action, to integrate all the things we've learned. Sometimes healing, we could be like, oh, but I have to heal this, or I have to do this modality, or I need to do this first before I get into a relationship. Like whatever it is, like that could be distracting us. It's great to heal, it's great to learn more. But Spirit's saying now is the time to integrate all that you've learned, all the healing work, and step out into the world. Like see the bigger picture, go after your big goals, take the aligned actions. With this fiery energy stuff, that it's time for action. And 2 days ago we just entered the year of the fire horse. This is a year of action, forward momentum. And Spirit is saying for you specifically, it's go time. It's time to integrate, it's time to use what you've learned and move forward. And I think a lot of you're ready for love. Maybe you've had to heal certain things, but like maybe it didn't work out in the past because you weren't, you had to work on some things yourself. Now you're ready to manifest that true love or the friendships. Some of you are now ready to hold more abundance. But no matter what, you're ready to go for your goals. You're ready to step into your power. You're ready for the next phase. You're ready for integration. Get the tarot out to get more details here. Make sure we're all in line. Yeah. Tell us more about this. Wow. 6 of Wands. This is victory, success, climbing to the top. You guys are about to achieve some major success here. The 6 of Wands can also talk about community and support from others. Tell us more about this. I think a lot of you are meant to be a leader in some way. We have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, what I see from the 10 of Wands in reverse for this reading, we saw Chiron and other things. We've released the distractions. We've released the traumas, the heavy things you've been carrying. It's interesting too. We're not using that deck, but a lot of you may know, I can describe it if you don't, but the 10 of Wands and the Rider-Waite-Smith, there's this man holding all of these wands up down a path, and there's so many, they're distracting him. He can't see forward. He can't see anymore. He's just holding so much. So when it's in reverse, it's like releasing those burdens, releasing what's been distracting you or keeping you from seeing the bigger picture. And whatever this is for you, again, it's things that you had to heal, but now you've released them. Now you've raised your vibration. Now you can see things more fully, more clearly. And now you can see the path easier, and it's the perfect time to go for your dreams, to make things happen. It's a very auspicious time for success for you. Okay. Tell us more, please. We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. And then the 6 of Pentacles, yeah. For all of you, there's a lot of abundance coming through. And this could be frustrating. Again, with the patience and the 7 of Pentacles here in reverse, we might be getting to a point where we're impatient. We're like, when is it going to happen? When am I going to, get the power, the position of power that I want, or achieve the goal I want, or meet my person? Like, you're about to be gifted The Six of Pentacles, this could be a gift, someone being very generous here. But I feel like the Magician's saying here, like you're a great person. You've healed a lot. You're good to others. You are someone who is deserving of more. And maybe we had with Chiron and Venus, that could be self-worth issues that we had to deal with. I think pretty much all of us have had to do that. This just flipped out when I was talking, but a lot of us have had to heal. Definitely me. I have that in my chart. Work in progress. But self-worth, not thinking we're enough, and now we're realizing, I am worthy of my desires, and I'm a good person, and good people should have a lot of money in abundance and be the ones in power. And I think that's something that you're realizing you are fully capable of being in power, fully capable of abundance, of healthy relationships, and you're about to create something really long term. I'm seeing both things. This could be both for you too, but the Ten of Pentacles, this could be creating a family, like you're ready to find your love, like take it to the next level, but also like creating a long lasting legacy within your business, within your career. We have the Three of Wands here. Yeah, it's coming in. What you've been wanting, you're about to manifest here. This is one of the manifestation cards. It's like you've set your intention out into the universe, and you're waiting, and Spirit's like, don't give up or don't anything like that. Know that it's coming. You're about to really have so much success here. But it also takes a little bit of aligned action, right? To go for it. When opportunity presents itself, Spirit's saying go for it. Yeah. Tell us more about this manifestation. Oh, just fell in my lap. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles. Well, Spirit's really saying, because the Queen of Pentacles is usually just one person here, but Spirit's saying it again. This is both abundance and also love. And they could be intertwined or just one or the other. But also, this is just you just having so much abundance and freedom, having the life where you feel nurtured, protected, safe, surrounded by loved ones. But there's a lot of abundance of love, abundance of resources. What else Spirit wants to come through? And again, Spirit wants to remind you, you're not behind in life. You're being activated now. And again, maybe it just wasn't our time until now because we had to heal. We had to work on things, had to free ourselves from distractions. But now is your time. The Magician is saying it's now your time. You're being activated. You're ready for success. You're ready for love. You're ready to hold that which you desire. Let's get another deck here. Tell us more, please. A little bit more. Tell us more about this. Wow, yeah, the path is opening up for you. And look at the bottom of the deck, we have expectation. Yeah. Look at him looking at his watch. Like, where is it? When am I finally going to get the job, get the money, meet the person, have the family, whatever it is for you? Now is your time. The path is opening up for you. But again, you have to go, like, opportunity is about to present itself, and you have to go for it. Some of us, we might have a tendency for escapism or to distract ourselves. Maybe we're afraid to step into the unknown or fully be vulnerable, whatever it is for you. But now that we've done healing work, now we can have this awareness. And again, the Magician tells us we have all the tools within us to overcome anything. We are such powerful manifestors. And again, you've been working on raising your vibration, working on loving yourself, nurturing yourself. The Queen can also be like, you've been nurturing your desires, nurturing your goals, yourself. And now, you're really ready to receive that. You've released what's been blocking you. Now is your time. Is there anything else? What should they focus on? Any aligned action? Any more details on the spirit? Magician. Look again, there's a time. Spirits really wants you to stop worrying about timing. I know this could be, this could even be my reading again. There's definitely correlations here. We're all connected, right? Like, oh, but I'm getting older. When am I going to meet someone? Am I going to be able to have a family? Shouldn't I have more money by this time in my life at this age? Shouldn't I have this or that? Spirit's saying time is irrelevant here. And anyways, it's about to be your time, but again, we don't need to worry about it. And then we have Earth Angel here to remind us that everything's happening in divine timing here. And you are so guided, you are so loved, you are so protected. But one thing, this could be blocking us is the worry. Like, I don't think I've ever pulled either of these cards, especially not together, but look at all that emphasis on the time. That it could be something that's, blocking us or distracting us, like, oh, I should have, like, instead of being in that state, that can lower our vibration, right? Just focusing on the present moment, what you can do now to achieve your goals, what you can do now to feel good, to nurture yourself, nurture your goals, and know that everything's happening for you in divine timing. And again, I can relate and I can understand the worry or the comparison to others, or humans, everything's about time here, right? But all we truly have is the present moment. And when we're worried about that, we're worried about the future, or we're looking to the past thinking we should have done this or that. No, that's just a distraction, and that's keeping us from the present moment. So that's big advice from the Magician today, is not to worry about timing. Everything's happening for you as it should. And also just to pay attention to, are there things that are distracting me from living in the present? Because when we're not in the present, that could be really lowering our vibration. And you're ready to really step up and receive now. Okay. Anything else, Spirit, that wants to come through for group number 3? Karma. Everything's going to work out for you. And every action you take now, it does matter, What I'm really getting from this is the work you're putting into things, putting into yourself, it will pay off. Wow, yeah, you guys have you're healing. Yeah, a lot of you are, this could be confirmation, you guys are healers, but you're healing, you are a healer. You're self-healing at least, but I think, just your presence, you're an earth angel, you're going to spread a lot of love and joy to other people by being yourself. I love that message. But you've done so much healing work. My very first card. You've transmuted things. You've let go of things that didn't serve you. You released them. You've done so much, and Spirit wants you to know, like, it's all paying off for you. You don't need to worry about the timing or the how. Like, just know that it's coming, and keep taking aligned actions. Keep further stepping into your power. Keep doing things that make you feel good, that raise your vibration. Open your heart. A lot of you, this card just came out, have freed yourself, entity attachment. Really, this could just be the negative thoughts, but maybe it really was, but you're free. I don't like this because people freak out by entity attachment. You don't need to worry about it, especially it's in reverse. You've freed yourself. A lot of this is just our negative thinking or our wounds. You freed yourself of that. A lot of you have done so by tapping into your divine feminine, by healing your divine feminine, by stepping into your intuition, your creativity, connecting with your body, connecting with your senses. That's a great way to come into the present moment. Yeah, you guys have gone through quite an awakening, right? We all have if we're all here right now. And maybe things since then have just been hectic or uneasy. You've shed a lot since your spiritual awakening. You've shed a lot, entities, negativity, and stuff, and you've healed a lot. And the magician is here to applaud you and let you know how far you've come and how you're really stepping into your power and how you're about to really manifest amazing abundance and love that is long lasting, is eternal here. Wow, I split the deck and I see the North Node. You're really stepping into your purpose. And I have achievement and so much achievement and success. And it's so well deserved. You've come such a long way. The magician, your guides are so proud of you. Keep going. There's so much success waiting for you around the corner. All right, group number 3, that concludes your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already and like this video. You can hype the video if that's an option. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what group you're coming from. I love hearing from you. And like I mentioned in the intro, if you're interested in a private reading or joining memberships, those links are below in a pinned comment in the description. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3. I love you.